Junipers, welcome to Mama Monday. Today I'm going to be sharing Juniper's 2-month update. Juniper is officially 2 months today, the day you are watching it. So that's tomorrow for me, today for you, but officially 2 months old. Can you believe that, little bug? You've been alive for 2 months. She is growing and changing so much all of the time. So right now, a couple of her favorite things are every morning being with Papa, hanging out with Papa in the baby carrier, the mountain buggy to be exact. Every single morning, I hand her off to Corbin after she's eaten. She just falls right to sleep in that mountain buggy and he gets to cuddle and hang out with her while I get ready for the day. So that is one of her favorite things. She also loves going to the zoo, or at least we think she does. we love taking her to the zoo, and really she just loves getting out and about and going on new adventures every single day. She loves doing new things, being outside, being out on walks, going new places. She's happy in the stroller and she's happy in the car. Just really getting out and doing new things. She loves it. Speaking of the zoo, she loves this contrast book our friend Simon got for her, and it's one of those contrast black and white books, and it's got all sorts of little zoo animals in it, and she really loves looking at the pictures. So that's really fun for us to read, because other books she doesn't really quite look at the pictures, but with this, all the contrast, she loves it. Another favorite toy for Juniper is now the bunny ears. So it's basically the same concept as the block. That was her favorite toy for her 1-month update, but it's the bunny ears. So this is really cute because she can actually hold it. Sometimes she'll hold onto the ears or onto the wooden ring. I might help her hold on to it, but she can actually grasp it, which is really cool. She is growing so big. Look how tall this baby girl is. Can you believe it? You're getting so big. You're getting so big. Last appointment we went to, she was in the 95th percentile in height, which is crazy. So she was 23 inches, and I'm sure she has already grown since then. She was at I think 11 pounds 1 ounce, and I'm definitely sure she's gained more weight since then too. She's in the 95th percentile in height, about 50th percentile in weight, and I can't remember what she was at for her head circumference. She is super tall, which is really fun for us because we think she's gonna be tall like Corbin. Probably taller than me someday, but it's kind of sad because she's already growing out of her clothes so quickly. So I feel like I just washed and switched her into 3-month clothes, or 0 to 3 months, and she's grown out of like 80% of those clothes. They're just too tall, or not too tall, she's too tall. They are too short on her shoulders, and they're kind of like tagged down on her shoulders, which I'm sure can't be comfortable. So this is actually a 3 to 6 month outfit, or little onesie. She's not fully dressed right now. It's actually a little bit big, but we've had her in some other 3 to 6 month outfits and they fit perfectly. So it really depends on the brand and what kind of style the clothing is, but mostly what we struggle with is definitely that length size for like the 0 to 3 or the 3-month clothing. Junebug has found her hands. She loves her little hands. Yeah, she'll find them every once in a while, especially if she's like up against me or up against like Corbin's chest in the baby carrier. She'll have her little hand. She'll bring it to her mouth and start sucking and self-soothing with her little hand, which is so cute. She doesn't really take the pacifier. She does sometimes, but it's not something that she has in her mouth all the time. We do give it to her occasionally, and she's not really super into it. We're not forcing it on her, but she'll kind of like chew on it. Every once in a while she'll suck on it and self-soothe, but really it's more of like an object to have in her mouth that's soothing and chewing on it, but she doesn't use it in like a traditional pacifier manner. But that's okay, we don't really mind. I think that there's a lot of thoughts and opinions about whether or not you should use one in the first place, and really I think just whatever works for you and your baby and what they like and don't like is how it goes. So she uses it sometimes, basically. But she loves her hands too, and she loves my arm and anything else. She is so aware, so she is very alert and aware baby. I don't have a lot of babies nearby I can compare her with, But I feel like she's just really alert when she's awake, and she's kind of looking around, taking it all in. She has the most adorable, precious smiles. When she smiles, it is like everything good in the world in one moment. It just like lights up everything. I love it. It's the most precious moment. Every single time you smile, huh? Yeah, that's how it feels. Just amazing. Not only does she smile, she is talking up a storm. She's always talking with us, sharing her little thoughts with us, and not just crying. She doesn't cry a whole lot, really, only she's hungry or if she's getting dressed, which is the absolute worst. She hates getting dressed. Just like that whole transition of pajamas to clothes is like really bad for her, not a favorite. But she loves chatting with us and is happy almost all the time, and she will just have the cutest little coos and little smile coos and just sharing her little noises with us, huh? Yeah, so she's a chatterbox. I think she will be a little bit of a talker later, which will be super fun. And she is also a kicker. She loves to kick her little feet right now. She has strong little legs. I cannot believe how strong she is. She really can stand up on her own. Obviously we don't just like let her stand up, but if we're one of us is like holding her or like supporting her, we're like not really supporting her. We're just there for when she does, she'll drop back down or just fall. But like basically she can stand up. She probably won't do it right now. Oh. She can stand up on her own. Are you doing it? Show off. She's doing it. She's doing it. So really, right now at this position and in this chair, she can't really completely support herself. But almost every morning when I'm doing my makeup, there's like a time where she's just like, I'll have her standing up like this in front of the mirror, and she's just like standing up, and my hands are just there for when she wants to sit back down. She is so strong. Her little legs are so strong, and she loves looking in the mirror, huh? You love looking in the mirror at that tall baby that looks back at you, don't you? You're like, what is that baby doing here every day? Those are the big things with little Juniper. She is meeting more and more of her relatives all the time. We're always getting lots of visitors who fall madly in love with her, and strangers on the sidewalk too as well, because she is just the cutest. Be sure to leave your comments below what your baby was doing at 2 months. If you have a baby or a nephew or a friend of a friend who has a baby at 2 months and you know something that they're doing that's super exciting or special and you just want to share, leave those comments down below, and I'll see you next week. Be where your feet are. Bye.